This video contains spoilers and clips of the anime Hunter x Hunter. If you've never watched it and plan on watching it, I recommend you don't watch. But if you don't mind spoilers, watch this video at your own discretion. So without further ado, please enjoy the video.
Down for the long run now. Red Corvette and my drop top down. Calling up my digits in my Motorola, and I'm speeding like I robbed someone. Falling and I'm a whip, yeah. Out in Fairfax, going hard in the pit, yeah.
Okay, let's get into the characters. First, just start off with who is your favorite?
Colo.
Cruella? Why?
Yeah. He's a good leader, smart as a strategist. He doesn't like make irrational decisions, and
I mean, he let Hisoka into the Phantom Troop, and when Hisoka was clearly seen as a traitor, he still overlooked it for some weird reason.
yeah, but he's a good strategist, and he he let Hisoka be. I give you that. Like he knew that he was a traitor, but at the end of the day, in
Yeah.
the end, I still think Colo would beat Hisoka. So, but that's just my opinion.
No, I agree with you. I think so too.
So like basically, I think he was provoking him in a way because like he saw at the end of the day he wanted to fight him. So I guess he knew that, but he knew that if Hisoka would have charged at him, that Hisoka would have lost.
Yeah. See, my thing is, alright. So as far as my favorite character goes, sometimes like it changes a lot, but for right now, I'd have to say it's Killua. I I don't know what it is about Killua. The one thing that like set it in stone for me was Godspeed. Like
Mm-hmm.
the moment he transformed, I was like, "Ooh!" I was like, this is a trash arc, but that
Yeah.
Godspeed though. No, yeah, but other than that, the thing about I like about Hunter x Hunter is the same reason why I like One Piece. I don't feel like Gon is just the strongest and no one else gets shine. I feel like everyone gets enough shine to where it's like, yeah, Gon, he's the protagonist, but they're not really all he's showing, so I have like a reason to like other characters.
Yeah. Cause Kurapika, he had his own arc basically.
Yeah, the Yorknew City
Yeah, and I like that. And then Kilo had his own arc when they had to go rescue him
from
at
his
the fucking
house, the Zoldyk house.
yeah.
Yeah, which is why like, and it's like what and like that's what I love. It's kind of like the beginning of One Piece, how everyone had their own arcs.
Yeah.
Zoro had
Yeah.
his where Luffy. Well, he didn't really get an arc. He just got an episode of him getting saved. But Usopp got his own arc. Nami got her own arc. Zoro ended up getting one later. But yeah, we're not talking about that anime right now. But yeah, for Hunter x Hunter. Plus, I like the characters' designs. I feel like they're unique.
Yeah. A lot of people talk about One Piece character designs, but like if I have to say, like the girls primarily are the ones that have the same kind of physique.
Yeah,
But
Hunter x
other
Hunter.
than that,
Their girls aren't really that
yeah.
waifu-ish. Only one
But
that probably
they all
is.
have unique designs though.
Yeah, the only girls that in that show that are really waifu-ish are like the Phantom Troop girls.
Yeah,
Er,
that's pretty much it. And Bisky, I guess.
yeah, when she's a little
Yeah,
girl. Yeah, when
yeah.
she turned into that big that big.
Yeah, if she turns into a fucking dyke, then yeah, y'all got that.
I remember when she first transformed and
Fuck.
she was all buff and her voice changed. I was like, okay, I see why you stay transformed.
Hell yeah, she sound like a fucking she-man. I was like, yeah, alright, I'm gonna head out.
Imagine being like, oh yeah, Biscuit's cute. Yeah, that's my waifu. Niggas like, you
Yeah,
must have not finished Green Island yet. They're like, wait, what? What are you talking about? Next thing you
yeah,
know,
she sound like a fucking old man. I was like, no.
and then when she beat Killua up while they were training to fight Knuckle and Shoot,
Yeah, I was like, I'm like, oh, bro, I'm like,
Oh,
fuck.
also, what's her name? With the power to see the through the crystal ball.
Who the fuck is that? Oh, the girl that wanted to go on a date with
Go Nia
Bone. I'd say Maki.
Maki.
Maki is my favorite. Is my waifu on that show.
Who's Maki?
She got the little pink hair with
Oh,
the
the one with the
needles.
nen stitches.
I said needles, the stitches. Yeah, I think she's badass and she's cool as fuck. So, yeah, that's
Yeah.
pretty much it though.
Uh, when at least when she's not all possessed and stuff. She's my waifu. That's for
Or the girl with the crystal ball.
yeah. When she got all dressed up for her date with Gon,
Yeah,
I was like, yes, sir. It's I'm trying to find what her name is. I remember the one with the vacuum. I remember her hitting some girl. I just don't remember which one it was.
she was the like
What was
the
her
agent
power?
that was. She didn't it didn't get revealed. She was with Kurapika. She was it was Kurapika, the flute bitch, and then a nigga, and the girl with the long ass bun, and then she got killed at the auction.
Oh man. See, I can't think of what the character's name was,
Yeah, I don't know what
or
her
like
name
what
was,
her
but
look or what she looks like. But I'll look at it later. But Palm, that was her name. Her name was Palm.
yeah,
When she gets all dressed up, that that's waifu. All right, let's switch on to arcs. So first arc was the hunter exam where that was
yeah,
that was great.
I like that arc because it's like the start of an adventure
And the
for the
crazy
good
thing,
way.
yeah, yeah. But the crazy thing about it, right, is usually in stuff like that, I only enjoy like the 1v1 fights. I don't enjoy anything before that. But the 1v1 fights, I didn't really care for. Like the actual exams that they had to take, I did like those. You had my boy Tompa, the rookie crusher.
He was
Yeah.
annoying as fuck, but
Uh, my boy was out here trying to Bill Cosby them.
yeah, that nigga is a fucking drunk. Lord, yeah,
And Killua drank the soda. He was like, "Ooh, tastes good." He was like,
yeah, because they had laxatives.
"Yeah." I think in the original Hunter x Hunter, it was like something that would make them go to sleep.
Yeah, and the 2011 was just make you shit.
Yeah, that that's the one thing. Like I I I like Hunter x Hunter 2011, but 2003 I just enjoyed more because it was less censored.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Mm.
as far as the Hunter exam goes, my favorite part was when Killua came. That one man was underestimating my boy. He was like this. I'm gonna squash you like a bug or something like that. My man Killua was like, hold this. He's like my heart. Well,
Oh yeah,
he didn't say hold this. He just dropped it on my man's after he died.
yeah, I like that one. Yeah, but the hunter exam, I like the whole thing. I mostly like the ending because we got to see Izumi and then we
Hey,
got to see
do you mean
Hisoka.
Illumi?
Illumi, I said Izumi, Illumi. Yeah.
Yeah. Izumi is from
So
Food Wars, right? No, I'm
I
thinking of
think
Ishiki.
yeah. So I don't know where I got Izumi from, but
Yeah.
yeah,
But yeah,
Illumi, yeah,
yeah,
we got to see
Illumi.
him.
Uh, yeah. See, I enjoyed the character introductions at the beginning of the Hunter exam. I just didn't enjoy like the 1v1 fights. Cause
I didn't like that. The one face to me was whack. I think they should have approached it a different way as the final exam.
yeah, because I think the fact that they had to give up and they couldn't get knocked out is what made it like worse.
Yeah, that shit was yeah, it was trash.
Yeah. But my boy going, he was like this. Break all my arms. I don't care.
Cause I like yeah, they should have just like went off like, similar how God of High School does it with the whole points system.
Yeah.
Yeah, that.
But overall, I give like that like a 7 out of 10 if I was like to, rank it because like I
I give it an 8.
liked it. I liked it, but like overall, if like it's something I watch once, I love, but I doesn't have rewatchability to me. It's like my
Give
main
it
reason.
an
An 8. Yeah. All right, so on to the next art. You know, uh, the visiting the Zoldyks.
8. No, that one. I mean, I mean,
See, it was a mini arc, so like I'm not like judging it heavy on like because it was only like what 5, 6 episodes.
I give it a 6. Just because it was too short, one,
Yeah,
and also we got some information about his family, but not a whole lot.
yeah,
And I wanted to know more, considering they're like known as the top of the top of assassins.
yeah,
And
yeah. Only thing you really got was you met his mother, his little sister, and the fat brother who was whipping him.
yeah,
You didn't meet Zeno yet, I'm pretty sure, but you did meet the
his
father.
dad.
Yeah,
You saw his grandpa, but you didn't know what his name was or none of that shit.
yeah. But Kilo's dad has a great character design. My man, my man looked like he actually like about it.
Yeah,
Uh, but the thing I don't get is why some of them have white hair and then the other ones have black. It's weird. No, but yeah, overall, I give it like a 6 out of 10 as well. Like I enjoyed the training that the butlers put put who was it? Kilo no Gon, Kurapika and Leorio through. Like the training they had to go through
yeah,
just to push the gate open. And once they pushed the gate open, my girl beat the brakes off of Gon. She's like this, just stop. He was like, no, boo, stop, no, boo. I was like, someone call Child Protective Services, man.
yeah. I know.
Yeah, but I also like that we got to meet the like my boy with the coins,
Goro, I think his name is. Yeah,
Goro.
yeah, Gordo or some shit like that. It started with a G, but yeah, he's cool too.
Goda.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that was my man. He was like, all right, guess which hand it's in. Gun was getting all of them. My man was like, all right, what about now? And then he was like, hold on, give me a second. Cut his eye. He was like, you don't have it. He does. I was like, yes, sir. I was like, my boy ain't earned their respect. Yeah, but overall, like, just for a mini arc, I enjoyed it though.
I give it a 7.
Next one was Heaven's Arena.
That one to me is a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, I give it like a 9 out of 10. Why you give it a 10 out of 10?
We got introduced to the main power level of the show,
Yeah,
and we got to see Hisoka again fighting. Uh, what else? When Hisoka, well, when Gon punched Hisoka, I really enjoyed that moment because he was like, oh, he punched him and then he fucking threw the name tag back at him. I was like, that was cool. That's because he told him back at the hunter exam that to give it back to him. He's always held a grudge against that shit.
yeah,
And Gon knew he couldn't beat him, but he still like managed to like hit him and shit. So I thought that was cool as fuck.
yeah. Because it was a power that they just learned that Hisoka already knew for a while.
Yeah. Um, but I thought it was a great arc. Again, new powers. We got to see Mitten, and yeah, I like the ending as well when Kira told them niggas to fucking stay or leave, or else he would fucking kill them or some shit like that,
Well, he
and
didn't
they got
tell
split.
he didn't tell them to like Well, he told them just don't try any more shady stuff. The one guy
Yeah,
was about to try it. My male killer was like, "Get out." The other two stayed, but they just were weaker. He didn't tell them not to try or anything. He just told them don't cheat. They're like, "Okay." They came in that ring, got the brakes beat off of him.
yeah, especially that guy with the little electric shit.
Oh, he got it the worst because what was um Killua could take it, and he just he shocked him, and then Gon act like he was about to blast that man with all the electricity from the whip, and that man just fainted. I was like, yes sir, those are my boys. They out here. But what I did enjoy was getting to learn about Nen meeting Wing and the other little boy that he was training.
Yeah,
I forget what his name was.
I honestly don't care about his name because he wasn't important at
I
all.
I liked it was like, oh, he's not like a main character, so he's actually learning this like a normal person in the show would, not like how people like Killua and Gon who are like main characters, so it's convenient for them to know how to use it easily. So I enjoyed that. Yeah, I like that we got to see like what Nen was and like why like and how like they're not like just automatically the strongest or anything. There's people way stronger than them that know how to use a power they know nothing like they don't know how to even use. I enjoyed that. And the powers are like unique and different, which I enjoy. The only reason why I give it a 9 out of 10 is because I feel like they should have stayed longer and learned their nin abilities there and then went on. I feel like they left for no reason, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, it's good though.
Yeah, yeah,
I fuck with it.
I enjoyed it. The next one was my probably favorite arc, Yorknew.
Yeah, that's my favorite arc as well.
Yeah,
I think it's the best.
yeah, that's definitely a 10 out of 10 arc.
We get to introduce to well, they're not really the main villains, but they're sort of.
I mean, yes, they're the main villains of the show. Like how it's like how in Naruto, Madara was like the final villain, but the main villains of the show were the Akatsuki. So
Okay, yeah, then yeah, but they're not really like a threat, if I'm being honest, because all they do is like steal and whatnot.
I think
But
I think they are a threat together. Fighting separately, I don't think they're as much of a threat.
separately, I think separately they can hold their own.
No, I know they can hold their own, but like you're saying it as like, oh, they're not really a threat to much of the people in Hunter x Hunter. And to be fair, like from the people we've seen, they're not really much of a threat, except for Crollo. He's probably the only one that's like, watch out for that guy, but because he took on Zeno and Kilo's dad, so he has to be like powerful. But overall, yeah,
The, here, the thing is with Hunter x Hunter, which is also like again with One Piece, is that there's not really a main villain. There's multiple villains. Like Hisoka is also a villain as well, and so is the Phantom Troop. So
but the reason why I just call them the main villains is because it's like there, I feel like there is like what's going to lead to the end. Something that they do, like the final person he fights, I feel like is going to be Crollo. Maybe I could honestly be wrong, but I feel like it's going to be Crollo.
nah, I feel like it's just because the Phantom Troop is primarily just what you wanna call it? This nigga's like the people that he fights, Kurapika.
Yeah, maybe that wouldn't make more sense. That means it's probably going to just be a whole new villain for Gon and Killua to fight at the end.
Yeah,
Yeah, but overall for that arc, I enjoyed it. Letting first, I like that what's his name? Killua got to meet Aunt Mito, and then they learned about the Greed Island, and
Mhm.
he got the message from Jean about like I like it and I dislike it at the same time because I get where he's coming from. At the same time, I feel like when Jean was like, "Do you want to know about your mother?" and he was like, "Nah, I don't really want to do it," and like stopped the tape, and then it just all erased. I'm like, that was your one and only chance, and you blew it. I get it, and Mito's the one who raised you. You don't really like, need another mother, but it'd still be good to know about her. Cause like
Yeah.
cause he never met Jean, and yet he is so fascinated with Jean. That's just what I don't get. Yeah, but other than that, I like that it was focused on um Kurapika because Kurapika is one of like the like I love Kurapika, one of the best characters in the show. But yeah, um, I liked when Kurapika beat Uviken. That was his name, right?
Hmm?
When Kurapika beat Uviken,
Oh, yeah.
yeah, that was his name.
Over again.
Yeah, one it showed that Kurapika is going to end up being broken. Like that was stated
Mm,
right there.
Yeah, cause well, he's gonna be broken against them.
No, he's going to be. Well, yeah, I guess, but like, cause he's the only people they can fight. You're right. Well, no,
Yeah, he's doing no,
no,
cause his
no,
power is only
no, no.
meant for him. Cause they're not meant to be used against other people.
Actually, you're wrong. He could still be a problem because okay, so the chains are the only thing that's to be used against the Phantom Troop. Other than that, he can use his powers to fight anyone else. That's fine. He just can't use the chains. So when he becomes a specialist, he can use any like category. So he can come up with any new ability he chooses. So yeah, I still feel like he's going to end up being broken. But what I didn't like was like I like when they're all together. I get it, Kurapika has a mission and Leorio has things he wants to do, but like I just like them all together. But yeah, I gave it a 10 out of 10. Would you give it again?
10 out of 10.
10 out of 10 as well. All right.
Yeah.
So the next arc, I'm pretty sure was Greed Island. Yeah, Greed Island. I honestly give it about a 7 out of 10. What do you give it?
Greed Island. To me, since I don't like game stuff in general, so I'll just give it a yeah, a 7 out of 10.
Yeah. See, okay, so my favorite part of it was their training with Bisky. I enjoyed that. And like it has my favorite, well, one of my favorite moments in the show, when they're playing volleyball with each other.
Mhm.
Or no, no, my bad. Yeah, I was right the first time. It's dodgeball with each other. And my boy was like, he showed you what like I don't know what their ranking system for hunters is, but like a top class hunter, what they can do. I mean, it came. He was like, even Hisoka didn't stand a chance against him, and I thought that was great. What else? The I didn't really care much for the Genthru stuff.
I I don't know, like to me, yeah, the Gentoo stuff was like to me it was pointless. He was an okay villain, I guess, but yeah.
Yeah, yeah, give me a second. Now,
All right. Anyways, I didn't like Gentoo. He was an okay villain. Like his whole ideals and things weren't really.
see, my thing is like when I heard of the bomber, I was like, yeah, yeah, okay, this is cool, this is cool. I would have preferred it if they never even showed Genthru until like the end. They revealed it so early. And, like he was obviously strong, yeah, but it just wasn't for me.
He just wasn't. He just didn't. He was a villain that didn't fill the villain
Yeah, I like Teskera
statistics.
though. Teskera was cool.
Other than that, the arc was okay.
It was
It had good
it
adventures
was
and
decent.
good setting.
But I did like that um we finally got their nin abilities. The John Ken and whatever just Kilo was electricity at the time. He didn't really have a name for it yet.
Yeah.
But yeah, and then that when he was using his yo-yos, I was like, yes sir. But now let's unfortunately get through the worst arc of all, the Chimera Ant. I didn't
Uh,
see how it was in the manga, but just going off the anime, it's like a 3, maybe a 4 out of 10.
I give it a 5. Solid 6 actually. It was
Do you want to go first? Just say why you gave it a 6.
alright. I gave it a 6 because like the the plot was too generic. Like, oh, these new creatures are trying to take over the world, like, and trying to massacre the whole human race. It was just like that's nothing, out of the ordinary. See, like that's why I like some plots that are different and not that you don't see a lot in shows.
Hmm.
So, and then I thought the Chimera ants were like a really terrible concept, and also the villain. He was supposedly he's portrayed as the strongest character in Hunter x Hunter, but yet he died
Are you talking about
so
Bootleg Cell?
early. I'm talking about Meron.
Yeah, Bootleg Cell.
Yeah, he was portrayed as the strongest character in Hunter x Hunter,
Yeah.
yet he died in like 3 days.
Well,
So like,
he died because what's his name? The chairman blew him up. Netero blew him up, and then he tried to survive off the power of the other Chimera ants, but they were too weak to compare to his own power. So eventually, his body just gave up.
yeah,
Yeah,
but
but I felt like that was a big cop. I feel like they should have just made him weaker, so it doesn't feel like, oh, it's just a cop out. Like he was the strongest, so now he just dies. I felt like that was just way too much of a cop out.
I feel like he should have survived the blast, and then he should have like ran away, and then he would have been like he to me he should have been the main villain of the show. Like he to me should have ran away and then gone to like the dark continent or whatever the fuck,
Yeah. No,
and
okay.
then started off a new like life, and then try to like rebuild his empire. Like that would have been dope in my opinion.
See, my thing is, what I personally thought should have happened was like, I think he should have died there, but I think how they should have did it was Netero blew him up and he suffered severe battle damage, and a lot of his power was going. So then like everyone else teamed up to fight him. Knuckles, Shoot, Gon, Killua, and the guy with the pipe. I forget what his name is though.
Yeah,
I feel like that should have happened. And that whole thing with turning Palm into a Chimera ant was stupid.
yeah, that was dumb. Like that arc was just a mess in my opinion.
Yeah. Like here's the thing about it. In the anime, I mean in the manga, I could probably give it a 5 or a 6. But as far as the anime goes, it's like a 3 or a 4 because one every episode started off with that like 5 6 minute recap, and then it was like the narrator talking for like maybe another 4 to 5 minutes, with maybe like 5 to 10 minutes of just like whatever was happening in the show, and then
Hmm.
credits. And like the worst thing was it felt so dragged out.
Yeah, like they were going off topic with what the other Chimerians were doing and this and that.
Yeah, it was just
And yeah,
poorly paced and poorly thought out. The only reason I give it a 3 or 4 is because it has my favorite moment, man, when Gon, I mean, yeah, when Killua just came up to Gon and all you seen was John, Ken, and then like him just repeatedly punching Pito's head till there was nothing left, and then Kilo was like go, Gon, go, Gon, and Gon's just over there crying while punching Pito's head in. I'm over here like, no, I'm like, yes, but I'm like, oh my god, Gon,
Yeah, that
and
shit.
yeah, and then when he turned around, it's like talked to Kilo and stuff with the tears, and he stood up, and then Pito's body stood up and took his arm like kite. I was like, Gon.
Yeah, that shit. I didn't. I thought it would have been better if Gon fought Miriam in that form. That's
That
what
that's what I thought was going to happen. Because I was like, that makes sense.
I feel like that would have been way better if he
Yeah.
would have fought him with that form.
I don't think it would have been it would have been more satisfying, but like, I I love that moment with Pito. Like, I wouldn't trade that for a Maryland fight if I'm being honest. Like, that just made me feel emotion. I was like, my boy. And then Kilo's Godspeed.
Yeah, that not like the beginning. Not the beginning where when the the chairman and Zeno came through the sky
Oh
with
yeah,
the dragon shit. That I thought that was fucking dope as fuck. That was a great
yeah.
like
And
entrance.
and Kilo was over here like, oh, that's my grandpa.
Yeah, I thought that was a great entrance.
Yeah. Like top 10 anime entrances of all time. And
Yeah, I
then
really enjoyed that.
yeah, overall, I didn't like the arc, but it just had some great moments. So yeah, like 3 or 4 out of 10. Then the next and final one, at least in the anime, the 13th chairman election.
Um, I give it a. It was
I give it
7 out of 10. It wasn't anything
yeah,
crazy.
I give it a 6 out of 10. Like it just had I like that we
Aluka,
got to meet what's her name? Kilo's little
Aluka.
Aluka and Nanika.
She is the most overpowered ass character in that fucking show. But yeah, I
Yeah,
think you can put her in like overpowered anime characters all time. Period. Cause
her power like
her,
if you have to do exactly what she says or she kills you or like it kills you or something like that, right?
yeah, like you get 2 wishes.
No, no. You have to follow 3 requests and you get 1 wish.
I thought it was that if if you keep wishing for stuff, at the third time you wish for something, after that she asks you a request, and if you don't do it, yeah.
Oh, then yeah, maybe.
The point is that if you get a certain amount of wishes before she tells you to do something, and that something can either be bad or it can be good.
Yeah. If you don't
Most of the
fulfill
time,
her
it's bad.
request, it kills you.
Yeah, most of the time it's bad.
Yeah. Like I just enjoyed all the parts of Kilo and Nanika, him being a good big brother.
Yeah,
Wait, what isn't wasn't like it said that Alika was a boy? I don't know. I read
it was
this.
I don't like it's confusing because they say that that it's a
Alika's
boy,
Alika's a boy and
and they all
Nanika's a girl.
yeah, and then yeah, the other sister, the one that's in the Phantom Troop, they say
Yeah.
that that's a boy as
Yeah.
well. So I don't understand.
Yeah. It's weird. But from like most sources I see, they say she's a girl, but there's those some few people that be like, no, not Alika's is a boy. I'm like, no. Now the one in the Phantom Troop being a boy, now that one like baffled me. I'm like,
Yeah, it's a boy. Yeah, the one in the Phantom Troop is a boy.
yeah, the one with the
Like,
vacuum, right? That's the Zoldyk.
no, she's not. It's not the. It's the one with the fan. She has a
The
fan.
fan. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah, he has a fan. Fuck.
Yeah, he's a fan.
It's cause like in animes, like I don't know what the fuck is up with like
I thought
anime.
Kurapika was a boy. If I'm being honest, okay.
Yeah,
I
like
mean, no. I thought he was a girl. My bad.
they be making these anime characters look like fucking females, and then no, it's a fucking boy. Wow, what the fuck? So I don't know.
Yeah, like I'm still not over Haku.
Alika is a female.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Alaka. Yeah, I knew Alaka's. Kaluto is a boy.
Yeah, the one in the Phantom Troop is a boy. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's mainly it.
However,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And then they Gohan finally got to meet Gene.
Yeah, and I guess they set an adventure. Him, Gon, and Killua go their separate ways.
Yeah,
Gon goes with his dad, which was I thought it was great, in my
yeah.
opinion.
I thought it was like a good like that makes sense to me. Well,
Yeah,
kinda. It just doesn't. Only thing that doesn't make sense is like why Gene would want to do that. You think that man would just like run right off when Gohan.
I feel like in the manga he might have they might have split up
Yeah, yeah. Like
after a bit.
he told him about that, so Gon has a new like thing to set his mind on. And like one day
Yeah,
Gon was probably sleeping. That man was like, "I'm about to go get some milk, Gon," and
yeah,
just bounce.
cause he's the 13th chairman, so I'm pretty sure Gon would understand if
No,
he just randomly
Leorio's
just
the 13th chairman.
all right, no, let's not throw that
Wait,
in there.
Leorio didn't win?
No,
No?
it was Jing who won.
Oh, okay, my bad. Because I remember Leorio punching Gene and then entering him. I meant entering Leorio, and I thought Leorio. It's been a while since I watched it.
Yeah,
Uh, which means he's probably going to show up in the anime more.
yeah, with Jing, yeah, like, but I feel like yeah, if him and Gon split ways or whatever, he's probably gonna end up like he'll understand why because he's the chairman,
Yeah.
so it makes sense. He does.
And then we got the chase scene between like the nanny and
Yeah, and I like that how
yeah.
Killua tried his best to protect his sister
And then
from Illumi
Illumi,
and
yeah,
Sokka. Yeah,
Illumi and Sokka. I was like, see, I believe I meant Killua could probably hold his own against Coin Guy and the nanny, like the bike, but
yeah.
against Illumi and Hisoka, nah. And I still don't remember. I still don't know if Coin Guy died or not. I really hope he didn't. That's my boy. But overall,
Um,
I I
it was
I
it was a
enjoyed it.
decent arc because
Yeah,
it was short. It wasn't like anything crazy.
it's a mini arc is what I consider it.
Yeah,
And then I like I love the moment when like Hilo was like, Nanika, don't come out again. And Nanika goes in there and
yeah.
Alika's like, you made her sad. What did you do? Apologize. He's like, but I'm trying to do it. She said, apologize. You made her sad. I was like, yeah. Because I love Nanika. Nanika's like, big brother.
Little demon, little
Yeah.
kid.
The way her voice
Good.
sounds though sound kind of reminds me of Nina, and I hate it.
He wait no. Overall, like that power that she has is yeah, like I said,
It's
if
pretty
we're
good.
being honest, is top tier.
Yeah. The only thing
Like
about it is
she
she can't use it for herself. I'm pretty sure. It has to be wishes for others.
yeah, like she could fuck around and be like, oh Goku, if what you wanna call it,
If you
fall into
don't,
lava.
yeah.
Yeah, and then he'd be like, oh, I don't want to. Not dead.
I mean, he could do it. They can form key barriers. See,
Yeah, but like I
my thing
mean,
it'd be like
like
Goku fight Whis.
yeah, and if he doesn't fight Whis,
Yeah,
no, kill Whis.
yeah, fight Whis to the death.
Yeah, it not.
So no matter what,
Or
he's gonna die. Even he gonna die.
no, wait, no, he can't. No, because angels can't fight. That's a
That's a rule.
thing. Yeah, that's a rule for them. If they fight, they die.
Oh,
So yeah,
but does training not consider fighting?
yeah, training is not.
Alright. Man.
It wasn't really fighting because he was just blocking
Oh
their
yeah,
attacks.
we're getting too off topic. Okay, so let's just give like our overall like view on the anime and whether you would recommend it to someone.
Oh, I'd give it a 10 out of 10. It's my second favorite anime, so I give it a 10 out of 10. And you definitely should watch if you have time. It's 100 and what 30 episodes?
Uh, Was it only
somewhere around
40?
there.
I thought it was like 107. I'm tripping. My bad.
It's less than 150 episodes. That's all you need to know. And if you have time, I mean, you can just watch like what 5, especially now in quarantine. Watch like 5 episodes. You'll be caught up in no time. So it's like
I
it's good though. It has good adventures, good powers, good characters. It's nice.
It's 148 episodes.
So yeah, yeah, less than 150. So yeah, it's a good show. It's just it's 100 some episodes
Yeah,
and only like 2 arcs drag out long, but it's still enjoyable
yeah.
at the end of the day. But yeah,
And I give it about like an 8 out of 10. Um, if I'm being honest, I'm just a little bit biased because I don't like 2011 compared to the original. It just felt too kiddish for me. I like older animation and I like gore, and it just felt too toned down. So I didn't really like appreciate that. But other than that, it's still enjoyable. It's like a great watch, a great time, and like it's one of those like those it doesn't really have a toxic fan base, so it's not like Dragon Ball where they're comparing it to everyone saying, "Oh, this is stronger," and it's not like
yeah,
Naruto where people who
not
dick
like
ride it to the
Attack on
day they
Titans
die.
either.
Yeah, and it's not like Demon Slayer where niggas overhype it. It's balanced.
Mid Slayer
Yeah,
is like
and it has one of the things I love from animes. It's not planetary. I hate planetary and universal animes. Once it gets to that point, it feels kind of stupid. But yeah,
yeah, I don't like the whole concept. Oh yeah, I can fucking destroy planets if I wanted to, or I can
yeah,
destroy the moon right now if I wanted to. I mean, but I feel like they have the they have the power to do that. Like if I'm being honest,
I
but they
don't think
just
so.
don't.
Because the strongest thing we've seen was Natural's bomb, and it barely did any damage to the actual environment.
Nah, but Netero's bomb is a nuclear bomb.
I don't know. I just like that they're.
But
I just like that they're not blowing up planets. I like that.
oh yeah, yeah, that's good
Yeah.
in my opinion. But
So overall, we both agree that it's a great time, a great watch, and if you have the time, it's well deserved to just dive
it's
into it.
worth it. It's not you're not gonna waste your time
Yeah.
watching it.
And with like COVID still like playing a big part of our lives, it's just like you have time. I know you got time. Just
It's
watch it.
yes, it's good though.
All right. And now that's going to be the end of the video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And if you have any recommendations on any animes we should review, just leave it in the comments and we'll get to it.
All right, man.
Backlash written on me, caught robbing on a glass bowl. I've been ballin', free my ladies in the counter now. I'm already out, already on the countdown. I'ma set it right. Got the backlash written on me, cold running from the popo, and it's on me. Don't know which way we're going now, I don't wanna know it. Might as well be going down, I don't wanna know it.